Hi everyone, and welcome back to your second lesson of English this week. What we are going to continue with today is our story that you began to write yesterday. So what I'm going to ask you to do today before we begin is to go back and listen again to the story on YouTube, on the TLAP School webpage, on YouTube, ready for you to do your work today. Before you begin, you're going to need to have a pencil and a piece of lined paper that you used yesterday. So unless you want to start on a new clean piece of paper today, I would suggest continuing underneath the work that you did yesterday. Okay? So again, today we're going to focus on writing the middle part of the story, whereas yesterday was just the beginning. So we are going to recap words, we are going to recap some phonics sounds, look at some red tricky words, and then you are going to write some sentences with me together. Okay? So let's look at some of the key words for today. Giraffe, giraffe. Height, height. And that is a word we're familiar with because we did it in maths not so long ago. Aeroplane, aeroplane. And then the last one, travel, travel. Fantastic, year one, well done. And then these are some phonic sounds that are going to appear in some of our work today. A, snail in the rain. A, snail in the rain. A better letter. E, a cup of tea. E, a cup of tea. Well done, Ewan, fantastic. And some of our red words from yesterday was you, can't, and remember the apostrophe that we spoke about yesterday. Don't, should. Well done, fantastic. So as we did yesterday, we focused on the title of our story, and then we did our 3 sentences. We did 2 together, and then I asked you to finish the last one about the seal by yourself. Today we're going to move on to the middle of the story, and then the next day we will finish off doing the ending of our story. Okay, so we're just focusing today on the giraffe on the plane. Okay, so yesterday you can now double check and tick and fix your work against the work on the screen from yesterday. So have you remembered to use your capital letters? So your capital letters should be at the beginning of your sentences. And I've highlighted some of them for you, okay? I might have missed a few on here, so you might want to go back and have a look for some more. And then you have your other types of punctuation, your exclamation marks, your full stops, for example. Okay, so please now go back and check that. And then the other one that you need to remember is your little apostrophes for your abbreviated words. So can't and don't, okay? I think that's all on that page. So now you are going to go back and tick and fix your own work, and I'll just finish doing the ones on the title as well for you to just double check your work against. Okay, so I have rainbow marked my work. I would like you to do something very similar and tick and fix at home. Okay. So yesterday we finished with, and don't hail a taxi if the driver's a seal. With such slippery flippers, he can't grasp the wheel. Today now we are going to move on to the next one. So looking at our story map, we are looking at a giraffe in an aeroplane. Wouldn't be right. The roof of an aeroplane just hasn't got the height. Well done. So that is the first sentence we are going to write together now. I'm going to get my writing. I'm going to begin with my capital letter, A, giraffe, and that was one of our words in our vocabulary. So as we've done previously, you might want to go back and have a look. In an aeroplane. A. Well done. Wouldn't, would, apostrophe t, be right. The roof of a plane just hasn't the height. And again, the word which we have focused on before, and then we're going to go and have a look if it was a full stop or an exclamation mark. So you're going to look at your text map and you can see that it's a full stop this time. Okay, so you'll add your full stop at the end. Okay, well done. Fantastic. So that is our first sentence. And then the next sentence which we are going to do today is, let's have a look at our text map. So who can remember what these are? We did it before. Well done, they're speech marks. So it's something when somebody is talking. Well done. So how can we travel? Question mark. The animals shouted. So let's write that first. So I'm going to use my speech marks and my capital letter. How can we travel? There we go. And then I'm going to put a question mark because I'm asking a question mark from the animals. And I'm going to close my speech marks. I'm then going to begin with a capital letter because I've used a question mark, which represents another form of finishing my sentence. The animals shouted. Full stop. Let's go back and have a look at our next part of the text map. How can the animals get carried about? Question mark, and then close my speech marks. So, open my speech marks. How, remember my capital letter, how can we animals get carried about? Question mark, and close my speech marks. And that is all I would like you to do for today. So once you've finished that, you can either upload it now or you can wait until it's finished and then upload your final piece onto Tapestry. Bye, year one.